Well, good morning. Glad y'all could come back and cook with me a little bit. Today, of course, you know it's early. It has cooled down here in Texas a lot, so I was cooking because it would just heat up the house so much, even just the top burners would. But anyway, it's better now. I think it was 51 degrees yesterday, and I don't know what the temperature is this morning. It's a little after 6 o'clock. So today, taco soup. I thought it would be a great Sunday afternoon dinner. I'm making it early. I'll let it simmer for 30 or 40 minutes on the lowest temperature to let it get thick and get all the flavors married together. So, thanks for being with the old dude this morning, and pull up a chair and put it on an apron and start helping me cook. Here's the suspects we're going to line up this morning. Taco seasoning. I want this to be an easy deal. It's Sunday. I'm going to take it easy this morning. A couple of cans of pinto beans, corn, black beans, some stewed tomato, some salsa that I have left over, and some rotel back there hiding, plus a little garlic. No onions because my wife does not like onions, but there's onions in the salsa. So, and I'll put onion flavor plus a little garlic flavoring here in just a minute. All right, back with you. Let's get this taco soup started. Get the camera turned here. You can see my pantry in the back there. It's 12 foot long, 8 foot wide, racks on both sides like 7-Eleven. All right, back with you. Grab a hot pad here. I've got my burger meat already done. Just put a little oil in the pan, brown it up the way you like it. I brown it on hot at first to get a little bit of crispy side on the meat. Just a little dark color, that flavor. Then I turn it off, tip the pan up like this, put all the meat on one side, and any grease left over, I just put a paper towel in it, and there you go, it's gone. So anyway, let's start this cook. So I'm gonna add all my ingredients. Pinto beans, I've drained, and yeah, you can tell this is real cooking. Another can of pinto beans. I don't want it to be a bean soup, but somewhere in between, I guess, would be okay. Black beans, I've rinsed and drained them both. All the beans I've rinsed, drained, and put back in the can so I could get them over here to make some rotel. It's not been rinsed, of course. Well, all the flavors in the juice. And I have stewed tomatoes, and the juice is in with them. If I need to break any of them up, I will. Like there's a kind of a big one, but I'll let it cook first. Most of the time they just break apart on their own. About a cup of, well, it's actually a cup and a half of whole kernel corn, sweet corn. About a teaspoon of garlic chopped. And I've got some leftover salsa. Shake it up pretty good. And I will just mix just a little bit of this. It's got bell peppers, it's got onions, it's got a little bit of everything in it. So it's a little different than me cooking over here and trying to film. It's on the other side of the world from where I have been. Actually, well, the other side of my kitchen world. I've also got some seasonings I'm going to put in this. All right. Let me get something to stir this up with. Good. something that didn't make a lot of noise. I hate that scraping of that metal noise on metal. This old wooden spoon will do it though. Now if I need to, once this cooks down, it should get more liquid in it. If I need to, I'll put chicken broth, beef broth, whatever you have on hand. You can put chicken broth in a beef dish like this. It doesn't change the flavor of the chicken, it just makes it taste good. You can also add water. You can see it's starting already to get a liquid here. Alright, I'm just putting some of my seasoning packets in. That's the main star of the show. Just a touch of garlic. Get my onion flavor somehow. Powdered onion. I'll let this simmer down in just a minute, and then I'll add my taco seasoning to make it the taco soup we're going to have. I mean, you could actually eat it right now. It might be kind of bland, but you could. But why? The star of the show will be here in just a second. And the star of the show, taco seasoning. You can mix your own seasoning. I will start doing that back again. I did for years. But today, this morning, packaged taco seasoning, about 1 ounce. I have a story about this taco seasoning. I wanted chili really fast one day and didn't really know how to. This was years ago. And I put this recipe up on my Facebook group. Matter of fact, on my Facebook group, it's a Country Boy Can Cook Facebook. If you'd like to be part of it, it's got hundreds of recipes on it, and there's videos and people talking about different foods during the day. Anyway, yeah, you can see this is getting juicy now. I had about a half a pound of ground meat. Browned and cooked. It was in the freezer. I brought it out, thawed it out. Actually, I just put it on high and cooked it for about a minute. It was thawed. I put it in a small saucepan. I added 2 of those packets, so 2 ounces of the taco seasoning, and I know a little bit of ketchup. Don't kill me. Don't. I was just trying to fix it. I could have added tomato paste, a little tomato sauce, but I wanted something really quick. Mix that together with a little seasoning, and oh man, it was like really. I mean, it was really good. I remember. I think I have it posted on my Facebook page on my group. It's cheating chili because it didn't take long to make, and I felt like I was cheating. But boys and girls, it was so good. Gonna add a little adobo. Have to be careful with this, because it's got salt in it, but it's got a lot of great flavors. I use that stuff on everything. I use it on my eggs in the morning like you would use salt and pepper. Alright, you can see this is cooking on down. I'm not going to put a lid on this. Not for right now anyway. And I think the tomatoes are good. Pieces of tomato like there. I know I want this to be a soup, but I don't want it to be runny. I just want it to be good. Alright, back with me. Let me get a taste of this. Check my seasonings. I really do cook by the seat of the pants. So, I was watching a show the other night. Lady talked about her. She wanted to put hominy in it. Her taco soup. And her husband said no. I agree with her husband. No. I'm not a fan of hominy at all. Alright, let me get this around here. A little lopsided there. You can see my old coffee pot over there. So I've already poured my cup. I'll try this out. If you need to adjust it, now's the time. I wouldn't change a thing. That's on point the first time. Oh my goodness, that's great. I'm not going to double dip here, but I got to have another bite of that. And I know it's now 6:30. Put me some on my wooden spoon so I don't double dip with my little test spoon here. My goodness, that's sure like really good, boys and girls. This is going to be a great dinner. It's going to simmer for 2-3 hours on the lowest point of my stove, and then I'll turn it off and cover it. And this will be our lunch around noon today, 1 o'clock. Let me show you the liquid on here. You can already see it starting to pull up. Yeah, no beef base or anything's going to be added to this. It's making its own soup, and as it cooks down, it really will make it soup. I thought maybe I was going to have to add another seasoning packet, which it's pretty easy. Flip the packet and dump it in, but it's really good the way it is. I promise it's really good. And I have to make sure that my lips and tongue are not lying to me. Boy, that's good. I'm gonna try to get out and find some good avocados this morning. That would be great sliced up on it. Some super finely shredded lettuce, iceberg, right before you serve it. Put it on top. Maybe some sour cream. I'll bring you back for some pictures on that. Thanks again for coming and cooking with the old dude this morning, riding shotgun with me. I do appreciate it. Keep watching my videos. Share, comment, like on them. And have you ever cooked chili like this? Chili. It could be chili. Have you ever cooked taco soup like this? It's really good. It's good on a cold day. It's not that cool today here in Texas. It's going to be beautiful, but it's going to be beautiful even though Texas got whipped yesterday by OU. I guess Matthew McConaughey was saying, he usually says, all right, all right, all right. And he was probably saying, all wrong, all wrong, all wrong. Because they nearly pulled it out, but they didn't. Anyway, boys and girls, thanks for being with me. I'll bring you back in a little bit and get some shots of this when it's plated up. Y'all have a great day. I decided I wanted chips with my soup, so I made flour tortilla chips in the air fryer. I have a separate video on that.